Angelina Jordan recording Back to Black, but not satisfied. Watch till the end. This is from Angelina Jordan fan club Mosarz. I've watched this before. I think I actually did a reaction to this before, but I think I've been doing these, the one with I've Got Something to Say with Deborah and Tony, and the other rehearsal where Angelina's mic was turned down or off, either way, because they were doing the rehearsal and they were going to put it together in this area right here, I think. So that's all. I just thought I'd play this one because it seems relevant, and I may go ahead and play the final production too, just because, hey, we're listening to it, might as well listen to the whole thing, right? That's my philosophy. So let's go ahead and listen. This should be interesting. I've seen it before. It is interesting.
Ja, for det var det deg, ja? Ja, det siste, altså det nest siste hele, hva mener du at det lagt ikke merke til?
Nei, det var noen takter som ikke...
Ja, det denne spiller han nå, den nest siste. Vi har tre hele takes, ikke sant?
Ja, for det var nest siste hvor det ikke var...
Ja, så vi hadde første en, og så hadde vi nummer 2 og hele takes, og så hadde vi et halvt take, og så var det tredje hele take. Du mener det siste var det beste for dere?
Altså, vi bare høre på,
det er jo du som bestemmer,
det var bare, vi kom ikke, vi sang det på ikke.
Kjempefint, altså. Virkelig.
Er du fornøyd selv?
Ja.
Det er et par steder som er sånn, de kommer sent i gang, hva du sa. Men Var det den siste taket?
Dette var ikke den siste. Dette var den nest siste av de hele
Ja,
takene.
fordi hun er litt usikker på den et par steder.
På denne?
Ja.
Ja.
Åh, den delen hvor hun bare sier læ, og den der fiolin. Man ble bare dårlig av glede.
Det er så utrolig vakkert. Så kommer liksom bare når orkestret kommer inn igjen etter det.
Ja, og så bygger opp som en dynamisk. Right? Hadde gjort det mye bedre om jeg hadde hørt selv. Men sånn er det. Det var litt svart varsel, vet du. Men det gikk jo kjempebra.
Det står jo helt sånn, så tror jeg kanskje ikke det er lenger sterkt.
Well, all I can say is, yeah, I've seen this before, but I don't know why. But this one, this time, watching it, maybe I wasn't paying attention before. Me? Really? Yeah, me, really. I'm 68 years old and I got ADD worse than I've ever had in my life. I'm looking all over, I'm concentrating on the video, then I'm looking over here, I'm looking over there. And I say, well, concentrate on the video, concentrate on the video. You probably can tell that about me a little bit, but yeah, I was working hard to concentrate on the video and glean from it what I may as a reactor. And here's what I got today. First of all, that board she's sitting in front of, that looks like the pictures of the old NASA space shot when they were going to the moon. Like every one of them people had this in front of them. And boy, they talk about, I'm sure once you know all of it, it's probably fairly simple. These all look like equalizer slides kind of things in the bottom. Don't know what any of the other stuff is up here. There's a lot of them. And of course you got the screens and the other things going on. Who knows, right? So yeah, it looks pretty complicated. Probably not that bad once you get in there. It could be a lot of stuff you never touch, like a lot of other things. But there's that. Angelina, of course, is, how old is she here? 10 years old in there. And not only is she in the thick of it, she is the thick of it. In other words, they're all looking to her for approval and or disapproval of what's going on. And of course, they're trying to sell approval. But Angelina, Angelina knows what she wants, and she's not having it. That's what I'm seeing. And how she does it is she looks over, I'm assuming Mom or Grandma Mary and maybe Uncle Mike. She looks over there for their, I guess, input and intervention if necessary. Because Angelina is smart enough to know that they're going to listen to Angelina a little bit, but not as much as they would probably another adult, because they apparently don't know that this girl is music, okay? Or they're going to be finding out in any case very soon. So I'm not trying to diss anybody, by the way. It would be unbelievable to be this lady over here, or that guy, or the other guy in that room with Angelina, and witnessing this little genius who knows exactly what she wants at 10 years old, witnessing that with your own eyeballs in real time and processing that somehow. I'm not sure I could do it. Not that way. I mean, I think about it later and think, boy, this girl's the real deal, man. We should be learning from her, not us trying to teach her something. So not that they're trying to teach her anything. They just want to get it right. I'm not, again, I'm not trying to criticize them. I'm trying to put myself in their shoes. And it's not always easy. So with this, Angelina, hang on a second. I'm just going to slide this up a little ways. This part here in the back. Oh, let's take it a little further. Well, no, that's a good spot, actually. This part right here. So, to me, this is a part where Angelina...
Men hva det den siste taket?
Dette var ikke den siste. Dette var den nest siste av de hele takene.
Ja, fordi hun litt usikker på den et par steder.
På denne?
Ja.
So here there's a discussion going on between Angelina and I'm assuming her mother or her grandmother. They're kind of holding hands over here. And this guy is, he's going along with whatever Angelina said, basically. And I wish I could have seen that clock in the background a little bit better. It looked like, in just a little while here, it looked like just a corner of it looked like it was Mickey's little hand was pointing at the 3, I believe. And I'm assuming that would be 3 in the afternoon, although from what I hear about their work ethic, it could have been 3 in the morning, who knows. And, then there was a skip in the video, and then after some discussion, and then it was, next thing I know, Mickey's little hand's pointing to 4. So some time passed. And I'm sure a lot of time passed in here, and you can see there's been editing, but that's irrelevant in a lot of ways. It's just, what it does is it shows work ethic. Angelina knows what she wants, and she's not going to be satisfied until she gets it, okay? And she's being supported by her family, and those people there too. Sometimes, when you're trying to communicate an idea to other people, it's really not that easy sometimes. Because you know what you want, but putting it into words, it's like trying to tell somebody how great Angelina is. Man, you can come up with 100 words that all have been said before many, many times, and they all are partially true, but they don't capture the whole thing. That's the problem. So when you try to sell what you see and what you feel and what your concept is to other people, it's not that easy. I was a contractor. Even simple things like building things. You would think to build a house, a square box with holes in it for windows and doors and a roof and all this. You would think that would be kind of easy, but it really is not that easy, okay? Because there's all kinds of other factors you got to consider. And then to articulate to people that know what they're doing and know how to do it, even that sometimes isn't always the same because you get these little nuances all the time. So anyway, let's get back to Angelina. So this part here I thought was particularly interesting because they're really trying to work out, it's a rehearsal. They're trying to do the work here, and I guess this is the mixing room or the office or, I don't know, ground control, whatever you want to call it. And recording studio, that might be the proper term. Mixing studio, I don't know. So, they're really trying to work through it, which is what they're there for, So So it's not odd or unusual. It's just the way it is. But, you know, I give Angelina all the credit in the world for sticking with what she wants, of course. I give her family all the credit in the world for helping her get it, assisting her in any way they can. And, you know, here's somebody holding Angelina's hand. And that gives her support. Not only by what they say, but what they do. And I see that as a sign from whoever's holding her hand is, we're going to get it right for you, honey. Just stick with us here for a minute, okay? We're working on it, okay? And not like, you know, we've been here long enough, let's go home, right? Not like that. It's let's get it right. That's the important thing. Well, that's a lesson for life and a work ethic you can't fault in any way. So Angelina's getting a little tired there. Let's go a little further, because this other part here was really interesting too. So Angelina's listening. Let's listen a little bit here.
Nej, det var lite rört här och då. Right?
I mean, for goodness sake, look at the intensity, focus, concentration, total absorption in the song. You know, look at that here with this 10-year-old girl. This is amazing. Why didn't I see that the first time I watched this? Because I watched it and I don't remember seeing all this. And I guess maybe the more I know, right? Or the less I know. Either way. So yeah, Angelina really is focusing on a lot. I'm sorry to take so much of your time, by the way, in this video, but just caught me by, just whapped me upside the head, smack. You know, Steve, were you paying attention the first time you saw this? I guess not. So, you know, Angelina, we're in the mind of a genius right here. I think a prodigy, a genius, somebody who was gifted, has natural gifts, natural talents, and has worked at them to perfect them her whole life, which up to this point is only 10 years. But we know she's 17 now, and you know, when you see her latest songs, it's like, it's a whole new genre of music because it's hers. She created it, in my opinion. Okay, I always got to throw that in there because, you know, I think I should, I guess. Anyway, let's go a little bit farther, then we're going to end the video. I don't want to take up all your time. See, to me, that look right there, back at whoever's there with her. This is a look for, to me, like something like, did you hear that? Yeah, we need to fix that. That's what I think she's saying with her eyes. And, you know, then her family pitches in to help her get it right. That's what I say. I could be totally, completely wrong. I'm not I guess I'm not the kind of person who thinks I can read people. I don't believe I can read anybody. But it would be a nice skill to have. I believe this is Sarah right here, over here. Naturally, this is Uncle Mike. Everybody sees that.
Jag hade gjort det mycket bättre om jag hade hört själv. Men så här. Det var lite men det gick ju jättebra.
They spend a lot of time on Angelina's feet here, and I've heard people make comments like it's creepy or whatever, all this kind of stuff. It's not creepy. First of all, it's symbolic of something that's so beyond her years and so loving and kind and joyful that I don't care if she ever wears shoes again, because it just reminds us all of why she doesn't wear shoes. And that has nothing to do with creepy. If you're thinking creepy, you might be looking in a mirror, okay? I'm just saying, because my mind doesn't go there at all. You know, first of all, kids like to be barefooted anyway, but, you know, a lot of them. But she has a reason and a purpose, and it's a reminder to her too, I'm sure, even at this young age. So there's that. The other thing is that goes on with her feet here is she's moving them in tune with the music to a certain degree, and she's moving each foot independently to be as parts of the music. This is what I'm looking at, okay? Now, I could be wrong, and I might just be goofy, which is a pretty good bet. But, I never saw this in depth so much. Let's play a little bit more of that. And there was a little glitch there in the singing, and I think that's maybe what's bothering her at this moment right there. And you see her feet reacted to it too. It wasn't just her. Well, it is her, it's her feet, but you know what I'm trying to say. Boy, I'll tell you. There's so much depth to this girl. I'll tell you. Okay, we're going to stop there. There's a lot to that video. You guys can watch it all as many times as you want. I'm sorry to take up so much of your time. I just was gobsmacked, I think they call it, with how much there is in that last part. It says here, watch till the end. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think the first time I watched it, I said, why? Why watch to the end? I don't know if I was paying attention. I must have been, maybe I fell asleep or something. I don't know. But this time, when I say the first time, it was probably, I don't know, months, maybe years ago. So it wasn't like yesterday, but okay. That's it. Steve, you don't stop talking right now. We're going to pull a... Okay, never mind that. Okay, thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. I'm going to go ahead and do the actual performance now because, all this hard work, all this effort, and all this stuff went into making the final product. Let's watch that next. Have a good night, guys.